Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Riding and Wrenching with Q. In today's episode, we are going to do a review of my brand new motorcycle trailer. Now, I live downtown Memphis, Tennessee, and I have a two-car garage. That's all the space that I have. I do not have enough room for a traditional motorcycle trailer, or any kind of trailer for that matter. I would love to have probably a 24-foot enclosed trailer that I could use for my cars or my motorcycle or both, but I don't have the room for it here. So I needed a solution that would work for the space that I have. And in my two-car garage, I store my two cars, my 2012 Mustang and my 1966 Mustang and my Harley, plus all my tools and crap that I have in my garage. But the other thing that I can store in here is my motorcycle trailer, and it's right there. And that's the beauty of this trailer. It works for those of us that just don't have a lot of space, but we need a trailer. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to move the car out of the way, and I'm going to show you a couple of the features of the trailer while it's standing like this, and show you how it's easy to maneuver around. And then we're going to take it outside, connect it to my truck. We'll load the bike. And after that, I was off to Savannah. I towed my bike from Memphis to Savannah, and that was round trip. It was 13 or 1400 miles. Absolutely no problem. The trailer is very stable. I never had any concerns or worries about it. Quiet, super easy. And then the last part of the video is actually unloading the trailer and putting it away. All right, so again, thanks for joining Riding and Wrenching with Q. Please make sure to subscribe. Just getting started on this YouTube channel, and I will take all the help I can get. So please let your friends know about it. Post this video on your social media accounts and help me grow the channel. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so a couple of things that I want to show you while the trailer is upright. Number one is the wheel chock. So when you ride the bike onto the trailer, the wheel chock will fold up, and theoretically it's going to hold the bike in place. It doesn't really do a good job. You have to hold on to the bike while it's on the trailer by itself, because it will start tipping in one direction or the other. But I am going to put out a separate video showing how to load the trailer safely by yourself. But I would recommend the first time you do it, just have somebody there with you. But it's really not that hard. Okay? Now, but the trailer does move very easily, as you can see. You know, it's pretty easy to move. It's pretty easy for me to move it around the garage, and as you can see, I'm doing it with one hand. So we'll turn it all the way around. All right, so we'll take a quick look at the back of the trailer. This is where you store a spare tire. This trailer did not come with a spare tire. I'm going to pick one up. You can get them at Home Depot or pretty much or Lowe's or anywhere. But I'm going to have a spare tire with me just in case I have a flat. It would really suck to have a blowout when there's only two tires on here and to be stuck on the side of the road without a spare. So I am going to add a spare tire. And that's really the only thing to show you on the back of the trailer. But you can see how it's constructed. You know, you have an axle going across the back. Just looking at the trailer, I can tell you that it is very sturdy. I did not have any issues towing my bike whatsoever. All right, so we'll turn it back around and look at the front. Oh, wait, before I do that, at the bottom here, there are 3 casters that the trailer is moving on. You have 2 swivel casters on the outside, and in the middle, well, we'll turn it around so you can see it. So in the middle, you have a fixed caster right here. Now, I think they should have had a swivel caster there, because it would make it easier to move the trailer around, because in this position, I'd like to just push it back, but you can't, because the wheel, that fixed wheel in the middle, will only allow the trailer to go in this direction or to swivel around. So in order for me to get it all the way back against the wall, you kind of have to jockey it in a little bit, or you just kind of push it back like this and it makes a lot of noise. But if you continue doing that, you are going to damage that caster. So I'm just going to replace it with a swivel caster to make it a little bit easier for me to move the trailer around. And maybe I find out that there's a reason they put a fixed caster on there, but we're going to find out because I just don't like it like that. But otherwise, everything on the trailer is pretty straightforward. But again, there's a very strong frame. This looks to be reinforcements for where the tire or the weight of the bike is going to go. So it is very strong. You're not going to have any problems with this trailer. There was no fear, no wobbling, no movement or anything like that. Trailer works very, very well. Okay, so again, I have a 2-car garage. It's not very big. And I have to be very careful where I store things in my garage because I have a classic car underneath the tarp here, a 1966 Mustang. And I don't like to store anything over my car because I don't want anything to fall on it. So the ramps for the trailer are actually stored underneath my 66. So we're going to open the garage door. We'll pull out one of the ramps and we'll take a look at the ramp. Now, taking a look at the components of the ramp, you have 3 sections. The middle section has 4 parts of the frame. And this is the strongest section, and this is designed to hold the weight of the motorcycle. The 2 outer sections are basically for your feet, and they give you the stability that you need to be able to ride the motorcycle up the ramp. And then you have 2 poles, and these poles slide in the openings on either side of the ramp to hold all 3 pieces together. Now the 2 pieces on the outside, they have to go in the orientation that you see here with these pieces sticking out on either side. Now you can, what I do, once I get the bike loaded up and secured, I put all of the ramp components and the 2 poles in the back of my pickup truck, but you can also slide the poles inside of these outer rings here, and that's why they are there. But they're also good to help you identify which sections go on the outside because they have to go in a particular orientation, and it's as you see them laid out here. It's very simple. All right, as we look at the back of the trailer, when it's unfolded, this is the back of the trailer. The hoops in the ramp go here, here, and here. And while we're looking at this part of the trailer, this is the rubber latch that holds the rear of the trailer up when it's folded. But it does roll quite easily. It's a one-man job. Now here's the first problem that I run into with this trailer, and that is the height. It doesn't really fit. So I basically have to turn it around and lean it down and roll it out. Just bring the trailer around. So once you have the trailer dropped in place, there's a safety pin. Slide it in. And voila, we are all set. We also have the brake light controller here. We'll slide that in. And we also have I'm going to have to fix that problem. All right, so we have our brake light, our two safety connections in place. We have the hitch installed and we're all set. There's a rubber release there. Lift that off and voila. We're going to go ahead and unload this trailer. All right, so as you can see, I got the trailer strapped down. I've got 4 straps holding it down, 2 on each side. So there's one here, and they're both attached to the crash bars, and it's the same on the other side. So the way I'm going to offload the trailer, I'm going to remove the 2 rear straps first, and then I'm going to install the ramp on the back, and then we will loosen up the strap on the right side of the bike and allow the bike to lean just a little bit to the left, and then we're going to completely remove the left strap, and then we'll come around and finish removing the right strap, hop on the bike, and then back it off. Okay, so let's go and get that done. So the first thing we'll do, I'm on the left side of the bike, is I'm going to go ahead and release the first strap here. Got the first strap removed. Now we'll move the second rear strap. And I've gotten pretty good at this. I've gotten it down to basically be a one-man job. Although I was a little bit concerned doing this when I left Savannah, just because it was wet this morning when I initially loaded it up. But after the ride we did today, everything had dried up. All right, so now we just have the bike resting on this last strap, which should be under tension now, and it is. Voila. Got to remove the ramp. So as you can see here, there is a hook that goes into the back of the trailer, and we'll go over that in a little bit more detail in the next video. All right, so now all we're going to do is fold the trailer like this. There is a, I don't know what you call it, basically a rubber lock that holds it in place. We'll disconnect the brake line. Ouch. And there you have it. Ugh. And so as you can see, we got the trailer put away. I'm going to back my Mustang in right here, and the bike goes over here to my right, and it all fits. That's what I love about this trailer. The trailer was quiet. I had no problems. I do think I'm going to invest in some new straps for my bike because the ones that I have are fine, but they could be better. But in terms of what I need it for, to carry my one motorcycle around, it's perfect because I do not have room for a big trailer, and I just love how this thing fits in the garage. So I'm going to include a link to where you can find a trailer like this if you're interested in buying one. And I'm also going to include links to other tools and supplies and things that I've used and a lot of the videos that I've been putting out. And it's with my Amazon affiliate account. It does not cost you anything, but it's an easy way for you to help support the channel. Another way to support the channel, hit the like button, post this video on your social media accounts, let your friends know about it. That's all I got. Before you go to bed, I'm tired.